Going on, yo?
What's up, James?
Hanging in there, man. Long time no see. What has it been, about 2.5 years since I've
James
been
from
on? I think something like that.
Marytree. Yes, I was gonna say I know it's been over 2 years. I googled, I looked up when we were last on together, and yeah, it's been over 2 years, my friend. It's great to see that you guys are still going as a band.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, man. It'll stop when my heart does.
Good, good. I love to hear that. Like, dude, we had oh, probably over 3 years ago, we had a band on, and out of the blue, one of them messaged me. One of the guys was like, "Look, I'm running for politics now. I'm doing politician stuff. Can you take my video down off YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like, I guess." So I was gonna tell you, never run for politician, James.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that shit, man.
God, good.
I'm a guy. I am hopelessly lost in the middle.
I want to ask too, just being you guys were together way before that, when we talked to you, and you're still together. Has it been a struggle to keep the band together at any point?
I'll say. Well, here, let me plug this in real quick so I can get rid of that echo. Hold on, just a second for me.
Absolutely, my friend.
All right, let's see if that's any better.
Perfect.
You sound
All right.
amazing, dude.
All right. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Just over the years you were before, we were together before we talked to you last time. You're still together. Has it ever been a struggle, like either monetarily or with your own schedules, just keeping the band together over the years?
Oh yeah, it's a constant thing. I think when I talked to when I talked to you guys last, it was right before we were going on our chipper tour, going across the country or whatever.
Yes.
And that anyway, 2.5 years and another lineup later, we're in a different. It was a great tour until it wasn't, and then it just.
Oh no!
Shit the bed. What happened with the tour?
Well. They say that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
Yes.
What I'll say is that we very clearly had different ideas of what a tour should be.
Okay.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We got to Seattle. We had 2 shows there. We did several shows. We got all the way to Seattle. And my guys decided that was a done deal there. And so they went on their way. And so I pretty much canceled out the rest of the tour and had the best family vacation that I've ever had going back across the country. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Completely disconnected from all social media and all the shit.
Wow.
And just enjoyed my people.
And
it was glorious.
A lesson learned.
It was wonderful.
It's like you've actually learned something from that. I feel like what not to do or what not to agree to for the next time.
I think that we all learned some lessons from that.
Okay, so I was curious to ask: are you guys all still together as a band?
Original members.
I actually have it's not new now. I have new guys. I have a different set of guys with me at this point.
Okay.
And it's been kind of a progression because it's no longer the don't get me wrong. I love the straight in your face, hard as you can, punch to the chest drums and that grunge metal, but we've kind of taken a step back and we're adding different layers now. We actually have keys. My drummer has a jazz background, so we're exploiting the hell out of that. We're just doing some different things.
I love that.
I would still call it grunge metal, but it's got different textures. It's a different kind of pretty to go with the Prowler.
Cool. I like that. Adding a little different style or a little different edge, and it's also good to mature as an artist over the years.
Yeah. So Dwayne, he's the runner. He runs Antiphonic, which is a record label around here, and Marytree is part of that. After everything went down with the tour, Dwayne kind of picked me up out of the. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do with myself after that, and it kind of knocked the wind out of my sails. Yeah. He's like, "No, you're going to get down here. We're going to go make some money and make this music thing. We're going to do this thing like we're supposed to do it all along. I'm joining your band." And he did. He became so now there's 2 lefties in Marytree, and he brings he plays an 8-string on top of mine. So there's a lot more and I'm okay with that.
What? I'm sorry. I'm a lefty. Like, what are you applying?
From the 8-string. There's more ass.
Oh, all right. So you saying that because I'm a lefty, I'm more ass?
Yeah, more ass.
No, because of the 8-string.
I'm sorry. I love this conversation because I had a buddy who like did all this fucking research and was like, I did all the research, and because you're a lefty, you're dumb. And I'm like, well, what? And he's like, no, I researched it. Like, lefties, like, they're less intelligent than righties. And I'm like,
And they have a bigger ass, apparently.
right, yeah. Lefties suck. I get it. I understand where you're getting at.
So how you guys been doing, man?
Great,
Good.
dude. Great, dude. We've been rocking. We've made the iTunes charts.
Yeah,
for
that's
improv.
awesome, man.
Top 10, staying in that top 10 of improv.
Nice, very cool, man. Congrats on
Oh, yeah.
that.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, sitting pretty. What who are the other guys though? Where's Dwayne and Andy tonight? They didn't want to talk to us.
Yeah, I guess that's the deal. No, I think Dwayne had some family things that he had to attend to. But my drummer, he had to work, life stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna ask too if you guys do any other do you guys have any other side projects as far as bands or music go?
Actually, yeah. It's the same people, but we're in a cover band called The Citizen, and Dwayne fronts that.
Okay.
Also two lefties and yada, yada, yada. But we like to do everything from the 80s and 90s, and we like to mash them up. We like to do our own take on things. We don't like to play the same shit that you hear on the jukebox every other Friday.
I like that. I love that. I love hearing something like that.
What do you hear on the jukebox every other Friday?
Well, what you don't hear is you don't hear Crazy Train. Okay. Well, you don't hear what you think is going to be Crazy Train, and it becomes Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson, and then it kicks right into Mother by Danzig, and then there's this, I don't even remember the name of it because I don't know any of the pop shit, but it
Free
works.
Bird
and
at some point.
Dwayne, he kicks that in. Da, 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 da. Anyways, it works.
Nice.
And it's been making us money, man. That's a nifty little new thing.
That's good. That's good. I was gonna ask too, James, or do you or any of the guys, do you still have a regular 9-to-5 gig?
I never went back to my corporate gig. I've been doing the hustle. For lack of better words.
Yeah.
It's been cool because I've been we just loaded out. We loaded in Kiss when they came to town not too long, so we're getting some pretty neat experiences to go along with it. I've been pushing cases and setting up larger level bands and around the town. I've been running sound for people, experiencing the music scene in that way, which is a lot different than getting up on the stage setting up.
What did you do with Kiss? You said you loaded out Kiss?
I loaded them in. I loaded dude. They come in with their own laundromat. It's crazy. They set up their own laundromat and shit for all the costumes. It's crazy. One Mack truck just for the LED lights. I mean, 20 Mack truck. I mean, it's insane, the production. After running this thing, or after being part of this, I understand why tickets can cost upwards of $120. I get it now.
So are you saying you
were
were
one hell of a production?
You were kind of you helped produce a Kiss show, you were kind of like a roadie for Kiss for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Dwayne set that up. Yeah, he's one of the most sought after sound guys in town. So he's got his hands in things, and he invited us to be part of that, which was cool. It was a hell of an experience. I got a few picks from the guitarist and handed it. Between you, me, and a hole in the fence, Kiss isn't really my thing, so I gave the picks away. But it was what an experience.
Yeah.
And these are some of the things I'm getting to do.
Yeah.
Was Kiss the band that I had heard where they were really weird about were they the M&M's band where they only wanted brown and M&M's or some shit where they were really weird about shit?
They are weird. I know Gene is weird.
You could see the signs on boxes and on crates and things like that. They were very particular about things, but I don't think I really got close enough to go, no, fuck that. You can't have this. And, you guys, you aren't supposed to be in here looking at them. None of that.
I know.
So you never felt like, oh, I'm doing something completely out of character just for this band.
No.
Awesome.
No.
I have also heard an interview with Gene Simmons where he's yelled at somebody for chewing a banana. And he could hear it on his headphones.
I don't doubt it.
So yeah, he is very anal about certain things. So yeah. But dude, that's awesome. I was gonna ask you too, James, if you could open or perform with anyone, who would it be?
If I could, suicidal tendencies.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, any day of the week I'd open for those guys.
Nice.
For that guy, Mike Moore is his own mosh pit, and the dude's he's in his 50s, and he's his own mosh pit on that stage.
So the next stage of that question, have you attempted to like pitch yourself to him?
Oh yeah. I have my delusions of grandeur. Yeah.
You're just,
Yeah, I mean, the only guaranteed no is for the unasked question, right?
Yeah.
We've reached out to ABC producers. Hey, man, we're coming through town. We want to be on Kimmel. Yeah,
all right.
I don't care. The worst they'll tell me is nah, not yet.
Exactly.
It's just like but you realize you just end up in the spam folder after a while where like nobody's answering.
You know, the cool thing is, though, the producers typically respond. Sometimes you don't get a response, but sometimes, a good chunk of the time, it's nice try, but nah, not yet. You need to have something bigger to bring to it, that kind of thing. And I get it 100%.
We got that once. We reached out to Penn from Penn Teller, and we reached out to his producer, and the producer was like, all right, when you have like 10,000 views, contact us again.
Right. And again, I get it from the marketing thing, not from the artiste side of it, but from the let's sell some shit side.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. James, I was going to ask, would you be able to perform something live for us?
Sure. Yeah. I got my handy dandy acoustic right here.
Cool.
I can. We're working on the new record, Splinter, and so one of the songs off of it is Splinter. And I know that we've been talking about this damn record for years now. But the time frame we're wanting to get done through the rest of the year so that we could put it out sometime in Q1 of the coming year.
Cool. And
it's a 10-song record.
We played it earlier. We played the PBR song that you had
yeah,
sent me
thank
last
you
season.
guys.
No problem.
You guys
Thank
fucking
you.
rock, man. I really appreciate it. You guys are constantly keeping us in rotation. Thank you.
I love it.
That's
dude.
Awesome.
Is that part of that album? That song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Splinter. It's actually called Splinter, so this is kind of the self-titled thing.
Cool.
I don't have my guys here, so all of the it's going to go away.
We can do that.
All right, cool.
I'll do the
We'll mute our mics. but
Yeah.
we'll be
Whenever you're ready, I'm going to mute the mics right now, my friend.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to pull my plugs out. I'll put these back on in a second. Actually, I'll keep one in. Y'all can hear me all right? Cool.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we hear you, man.
Look around and I see everyone, no one just like me. I turn around when I feel something wrong, no one behind me. Nothing really made it that way. Something I picked up one day. And little time given, taken away does not excite me. Nothing at all. I hear the sound of this thing coming on. I think it's got me. I fear the ground will reclaim these bones when they forgot me. It's best just to look away, lest be taken to an earlier grave. Even through all the shit that we say, there's nothing for me, nowhere to fall. The splinter has made its way to the heart of me, hardly can see. The sinner is becoming such a part of me, beyond the surface. Believe it or not, with what we've got to deliver to the highest bidder, but the truth will strain the intention in danger of destruction. look around and I see everyone, no one just like me. I turn around when I feel something wrong, no one behind me. Nothing really made it that way. Something I picked up one day. Even through all the shit that we say does not excite me. Nowhere to fall. The splinter has made its way to the heart of me. Hardly can see. The center is becoming such a part of me. Beyond the surface, believe it or not, with what we've gotta deliver to the highest bidder, but the truth will strain the intention and danger of destruction. And there's a whole bunch of that we're going to go ahead and forego.
Oh,
Dude, wow.
That's killer.
Wow. That was amazing, man.
I appreciate you.
Wow, real good.
You too,
That was
man.
fun.
That was Splinter?
Yes, Splinter.
Splinter's so good.
No
so
relation
good.
So
to the
good.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle master.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Can you sing that theme song for us?
You would ask me yesterday or tomorrow.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, no. I love the song. I love the lyrics. I love the change up in the song. Like just
Thank you,
everything in it, dude. I fucking loved it.
That was
man.
amazing.
Awesome.
It was amazing. Yes. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear it produced. Is it gonna sound differently like after have you done like a studio?
Well, yeah, what we did
Time with
with Splinter, that was one of the first ones we did, and it got to the point to where it was getting like a Kansas song. It had like 20 guitars. I mean, layers on layers, and then layers on top of layers. And sometimes you just get to where less is more.
Yeah.
And so we shelved it for several months, pulled it back, and said, "All right, this is salvageable. I mean, the song is there. It just doesn't need all this extra shit on top of it." So we started peeling the layers back, and then the song was in there already.
Yeah.
So we got to get it mastered, and then but we got the song.
Just get it down. Is that's what I was gonna ask you too? As far as performing live, does it ever get old? Like, how do you keep it fresh?
No. As a matter of fact, now that we've started doing the cover band thing with the Citizen, now we get to play, because normally we get to play for 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Now it's 3 or 4 hours. You know, we pretty much do the whole night. So anytime we do a set with Marytree, it's like, holy shit, we're just getting started. It's only 45 minutes, you know.
I love that.
Especially if it's like a half hour. I'm like, my God, we just got set up.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, I mean, it's been an endurance building challenge.
That's cool too. That's very cool to hear. Very cool. Like,
yeah, all around good things. I know people scoff at doing cover band shit and all that.
Dude.
I'm saying, what better way to feed your kids?
Yeah.
I mean,
you make
get
the
to
money,
play music.
make the money,
You get
play
to do
the
the
music,
thing,
and
and also you're learning techniques for these
Yes.
songs. Now you can take these techniques and incorporate them into your own thing. I mean, it's a win-win.
And I feel like over the years that we've seen bands cover songs, and you kind of only recognize that song from the guy that covered it, like Metallica. A good example, like what was that song, like Page You Turn or whatever. Like I only
Turn the Page.
know, right, and I only know that song from Metallica, and I've tried to listen to classic, and I think the Metallica version is better.
I don't know. I've heard a lot.
Right.
Smashing Pumpkins. What was that song they did by Stevie Nicks? Fuck, I can't think of the name of it. But I love the Pumpkins cover more.
Right.
And same with the country version of the Nine Inch Nails song. Who is it?
Yeah,
Johnny
I was
Cash.
just about to say
Yeah.
Hurt.
Yes,
That's
Hurt.
one of the ones that we cover, and I do both
Yeah.
versions of it. We do the Johnny
awesome.
Cash low, but then we kick in the Trent Reznor high because they're both fucking awesome
They
versions.
are.
So
They're both.
they should be married.
Yes.
And it sort of goes back to the beginning of our show where we were talking about like plagiarism versus like kind of tribute and being a
Yes.
fan of the original work, and we were talking about somebody like copy and pasting versus like
Like
no,
an homage.
like I learned from these guys and I'm going to take what they did and kind of improve on it, and I
Or
I
just-
like
yeah.
to see that improvement of like, hey, these are the greats. These are what the greats did. Let me improve on that versus like let me like copy and paste what the greats did.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
and
there's nothing wrong with putting your own stink on it.
Right,
Yeah.
and I think that's very interesting to see the talking about like what you've done and like what other bands have done, like Rob mentioned and I've mentioned about like Metallica and stuff, like where they've taken things that like, hey, this is a great song, we're gonna improve on it, and I think that's that's really cool and very interesting.
Indeed.
James, what is your guitar choice?
I'm a Strat guy, but
A what?
I've traditionally been a Strat guy.
Stratocaster.
Okay.
Say that again?
Slim asked what? I just said Stratocaster. What did you say after that, James?
I recently, I won if I could talk, I won an SG, and it was righty, but so I strung it upside down, and it's just it's just a different kind of sexy, and so I've been using that a good bit lately, and just for different textures or whatever.
What's an SG?
What is an?
You have the Gibson SG, and of course you got the Epiphone SG, and this is the Epiphone, the Epsiphone, if I could damn speak.
Phone.
Cool. And what is your favorite track to perform live?
My favorite track of our. Oh, that's difficult. It's either going to be Shun or PBR.
PBR is a
Shun
great
just
song.
because it's a good fuck you song. It's just a good middle finger song.
Nice.
PBR just because it reminds me. When I wrote it, it reminded me of the lava part of the Super Mario Brothers, the boss levels. Just a da 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 da. That's what I hear when I do it. So when I see it and when I play it live, that's what I'm in the video game.
Fuck you, Bowser. Bowser, you're done.
Fuck you, Bowser.
You're done, dude. I'm saving the princess.
So here's
Right.
I have a weird question for you as far as like criticizing yourself. I've recently in the I work retail. I'm just gonna admit to this, and have told people like, no, I suck at this, and I have people like, no, you're really good at this compared to previous people that have done this. Like, you're doing a great job, and I'm like, nah, I suck at this. Do you get that a lot being in just creative in general and like being a musician? Do you feel like nah, this is like shit compared to this guy or compared to that guy? And like, do you have a lot of people coming up to you and saying like, no, you're pretty good?
Sometimes, usually, like it shows to where if I think we're having a rough set and I'm about to, I'm just like throw my guitar down, and I keep a pretty good poker face, but inwardly I'm just wanting to chuck my guitar across the room.
Yeah.
And then I get somebody comes like, holy shit, dude, I can't even believe I just witnessed that right now. I'm like, dude, you're making my day. You're making my night. You just turned it right around for me. Thank you.
I get into one thing about my head. Like, I can get in one thing fucking up in the show and just be like, that was the worst show ever. And then somebody be like, no, that was amazing. And I'm like, fuck you. What did you hear, you asshole? Because I heard some other shit.
What did you witness?
I love
did
when
not?
my daughter's in attendance, because when she's there and I come off, if I'm grumpy when I get off the stage, she's like, "What the hell are you talking to, man? That's bullshit. That was awesome." And I know.
I love that.
I've seen almost every show you've done since I was born.
Yes.
It's so weird how like shit that's in your head, like how you perceive that you're performing or succeeding or whatever, and everyone else sees a different thing, and you're always like more negative and like, this sucked,
We're
and everybody's
our own
like,
biggest
yeah.
critics, I feel.
Consistently.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
James, we had to wrap this up, dude, but it's been a blast. It's been a blast, brother.
Okay, same here, man. Let's make it be less than 2.5 years this next time around.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely, my friend. Where can everybody find you?
Marytreemusic.com is the best place, or Facebook, YouTube, all at Marytree Music.
Awesome, man. We will definitely talk to you sooner than 2.5 years.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you guys a lot.
Appreciate you too, brother.
Take care.
You too. Have a good one.
Love you, man.
Love you, dude.